Two OGs enter the battle arena. Who emerges victorious? Hello and welcome back to another installment of Fodder, and in today's video we are talking Jurassic World Alive, and we are continuing our series of head-to-head battle matchups and how to play specific creatures against each other. Today's video is going to pit two OG unique creatures against each other. We have Trykosaurus in this corner over here, and we have Magnapyritor in this corner over here. And even though this matchup plays out pretty straightforward, it is important to know that a lot of times in matchups you can overthink things. And what I mean by that is sometimes you overthink a matchup when in fact you should just look at it for face value and play it straight up. But before we jump into today's battle, let's look at the JWA Field Guide Tale of the Tape. On the left you have Magnapyritor, which according to GamePress's most recent release is a low tyrant. It is a unique super hybrid, meaning it is a hybrid of a hybrid. With a health stat of 2938, damage of 1096, speed of 128, no armor, and a 20% crit chance. And on the right we have Trykosaurus, the original OG chomper, do-all, utility, tank, whatever you want to call it. Trykosaurus is also a low tyrant according to the most recent GamePress rankings. It is a unique super hybrid, and it is going to win most of these stats. Has higher health, has higher damage, 1680, is slower, so speed of 108, 30% armor, and 30% crit chance. If we look at the movesets for these two particular creatures, Magnapyritor on the left, Defense Shattering Strike, Nullifying Impact, Distracting Impact, and Defense Shattering Rampage. A very well-rounded toolkit that is going to allow you to break through shields, remove positive effects from your opponent, as well as reduce their damage with a distraction move. Trykosaurus also has Defense Shattering Strike as its basic move, but then comes in the utility, Instant Distraction, which is going to reduce your opponent's damage by 90%. Magna is immune, so this isn't going to play out well. Defense Shattering Rampage, a 2x attack, Instant Invincibility, which is going to put up a shield, although remember, Magna has two shield breaking moves, and as a passive it has medium counter attack, which is going to do 50% damage when you survive an attack. And despite seemingly have all the advantages in this matchup, Trykosaurus actually needs some luck in order to survive. The way this matchup is most likely going to play out is the Magna user is going to open up because it is faster with Distracting Impact. Trykosaurus is going to have a hard time recovering from this reduction in damage. Really the only play that Trykosaurus has available to it on turn 1 is going to be Defense Shattering Strike. And while there are other options that Magna can use, none are better than doing Defense Shattering Rampage on turn 2. With Instant Distraction and Instant Invincibility being completely neutralized against an immune creature with shield breaking moves, Trykosaurus' best move on turn 2 is to go with Defense Shattering Rampage. If everything plays out normal and crits aren't involved in this particular battle, Magna is going to go with a Defense Shattering Strike on turn 3 and get the KO. But most likely this isn't going to be how this battle plays out. Remember, Trykosaurus has a 30% crit chance. If Trykosaurus can crit on its Defense Shattering Rampage, it will emerge victorious. Additionally, and not out of the realm of possibility, if Trykosaurus can crit on its basic move and then crit on both of its counterattacks, it will walk away from the battle with the victory. And Magna doesn't have to go for Defense Shattering Rampage on turn 2. There are other options. You could go with the Nullifying Strike, for example. But it is the best move to use on turn 2 for a couple of reasons. First off, if you do get the crit, remember you have a 20% chance, you will knock out Trykosaurus on turn 2. If you don't get the knockout on turn 2, your Defense Shattering Rampage will be off cooldown on turn 4 when your opponent brings in its next creature. So like I said at the onset of today's video, sometimes it's better not to overthink a matchup and just play it straightforward. As always, I want to say thank you to IDGT and T-Rex for helping put this battle simulation together. I want to say thank you to Tridemption and his wife Panda for recording the battles for use in today's video. Hit the like button if you learned something from today's video while you're there. Make sure you are subscribed and alert notifications are turned on so you know when the next video drops here on YouTube. Remember, I do stream live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Twitch. You can catch me doing arena battles. Fridays are going to be geared towards that weekend's particular tournament. And to make sure you know when I do go live on Twitch, follow me on Twitter. Links, as always, are in the description below. That's all I've got for this one. I hope you took away some information from it, And until next time. From my perspective, misplays everywhere. But I think the perspective of it is the misplays were on my end. Because, as I mentioned, when I have Gemini Titan up against Endo Gen 2, I will typically do the shield advantage because I want to remove the evasive properties off of